Hello and welcome to ActonTV sports coverage of Colonial football. I'm here with Mark Shire, Tim Lino here. We're at Leary Field, temperature about 45 degrees and getting colder by the minute, Mark. And Mark, it's great to be back. I know.
It's great to have you back. Will Henry did a great job of color. I enjoyed the play-by-play, but I'm happy to give it back to you, Timmy.
That's great. And I want to thank Will for hanging in there. I had a little family business to tend to.
You had a little surprise birthday party, didn't you?
I did, and my lovely daughter-in-law had a baby shower, and but it's good to be back. We had a great weekend, so thanks for working the whole thing with us, and thank you, Will, for subbing in as well. But hey, the Colonials now. I took a week off, but Colonials are 6-0, and they're still hungry. And we got some more business to tend to as we play the Cambridge Falcons tonight. So we'll be right back after this message with the pregame analysis.
Get the ball tonight, fellas. Be hungry.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
Let's go, Andy.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Tim Lino with Mark Shire at Leary Field here, and Colonials, like I said, they're undefeated, 6-0. The Falcons have only won one game this season, and I think we're 6-0 and still hungry. What do you think?
Yeah, I really think so. I mean, we've just been so focused. It's unbelievable, and I think the strength of this team, along with the skill players, has really been the dominance of the line. And I really want to point out a few of the players. Andrew Fleming, number 54. Kyle Terranova, unfortunately, is hurt tonight, so he's not going to be playing. Andrew Fleming is going to be playing center for him. Darren Stanton's going to be coming in to start. Matt Germain, Matt Cox, number 50, and TJ Mabardi. Hollis Durstein, unbelievable. Andrew Chen, they've all done such a great job just opening holes and closing holes for the Colonials.
Yeah, and pass protection, which, several years ago, that was like an unheard of thing in Acton Boxborough, just to even learn pass protection with the...
Nobody passed. You didn't pass. Yeah, we're in the wing T. Who passed?
That is pretty difficult to do, but, I think that offensive line really came into its full blossom when they played LS against that big unit there and held their own.
I've got a funny story for you, Tim. Before the LS game, I went up to Jerry McGavick, who's the line coach, and I said, Jerry, how are you going to handle this college Division III line from Lincoln Sudbury? And he looked at me like I had insulted his mother, and he said, just mano a mano. and that's what happened. And it was a funny moment.
It really was. You mentioned that after the game, and they did play proud, and they played tough, and I think they really out-toughened LS that night, which was great. But tell me about the Falcons tonight.
Well, the Falcons they were 1-10 last year. They're 1-6 this year. They have a few good athletes. They don't play organized football. They make a lot of mistakes. The guy you got to really look for is number 9, Tarek Lacuna. He is just a game breaker. He's unbelievable. He's unbelievable on defense too. We talk about Revis Island. Well, you're gonna see Lacuna Island, because this guy just breaks up passes left and right. I watched a little film on him. They broke out against East Bridgewater last week. They scored 28 points, and this kid was all over the field. They gave up 43 points. Their quarterback is a sophomore. He's still learning. If he has time, he can make the pass, but he makes too many passes to defenders. So that's a problem that they have. They have a little problem with, penalties, maintaining ball control, and they just give up too many points.
Yeah, and I think we saw this kid last year, and he was already the threat, both offensively and defensively last year. So I expect to see that on the field both ways. But I was watching him warm up, and on the Cambridge Falcons side, the ball was hitting the ground quite a bit. Not a lot of accuracy in their warm up, certainly. On the other hand, you look over at AB, you see Finn Murray. He threw about 15 warm up passes. The ball never hit the turf. So I'll say one thing about AB before we close out and get to the game tonight, is that you kind of mentioned it here, is that AB, I'm just so proud of their focus and the way they've been able to play up and down in competition. They really haven't shown the vulnerability of walking into a trap game.
They haven't. They have not played down to their competition at all, and that's something that we've seen the last few years.
Yeah, it's all business with this blue and gold team. So let's. I think that's the key now, is they sort of have an eye to the playoffs just around the corner. Is not to look ahead, play this Cambridge team, sharpen your skills, come out with a win, and keep moving in this season. So with that, what do you say, Mark?
All right, let's play some football.
Is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form, like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
Welcome back to ActonTV Sports presentation of Colonials football. Today's game has been brought to you by Huntington Learning Center, Gallant Insurance, Steinberg Lally Charitable Foundation, Medical Aesthetics, TC Landos, Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, Acton Pharmacy, National Aviation Academy.
All right, welcome back, everybody. AB against Cambridge. Cambridge, one of my favorite uniforms out there. They got that cool look, you know, kind of a West Virginia kind of look, and cool night, 45 degrees, completely still out. AB is won the toss and elected to receive.
Yeah, a little bit different. They want to go on offense and score quick here.
Little squib down the middle. And taken by Nick Pasillo, covered up on the 35, 1st and 10.
All right, we'll see what they come out with.
Acton takes over at their own 35. Ball is caught and down by Nick Puccinello.
Nick Puccinello? What, we got a new player, Nick Puccinello? Here we go. We have enough trouble pronouncing our own team players, like
we're going to try.
Hollis Durstein, you know, we call him Durstein.
Right.
And Burrowett, we call him Barrett, you know, but there we go.
All right, Finn looking over a little hitch pattern, and Ethan Logue takes it up about 7 yards, maybe an 8-yard gain. First down. Wow.
Yeah. You missed a 5-yard marker there.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
The Ethan Logue, nice big target. He's really improving week over week this season. All right. Again, same hitch pattern the other way. Mirror play and another first down.
Okay, there's
Ethan Logue.
They're cutting them up. I think this was Tim Bassett's plan right from the beginning. If he won the toss, he would just go right after the Cambridge secondary.
Empty backfield again. This time they run a fly across the field, and
ooh, he almost broke it.
Alex
Barrowin.
With another first down, 3 first downs in a row for the Colonials as they cross the 35 to the 30.
All right, hurry up.
Been looking again over. It's Victor Otero with do-si-do step number 22.
He got 3 yards on the do-si-do, including a first down.
Wow.
First pass is complete to Victor Otero.
And we can't even do replays here, Tim. They're moving too fast.
This is too much fun. All right. 1st and 10 on the 17 in the red zone. All right, Finn now a little screen play over the middle, looks like. And Stan Bernard catches it over the middle and streaks his way to the 1.
We got a flag on the play, I think. We're about the 15-yard line. And I think that's going to be coming back.
Excellent call. Nice to see the one play in the repertoire of the spread offense the Colonials haven't run, I don't think at all, maybe a few times this year, is the middle screen. And that was well set up. And I like Coach Bassett's play here to kind of get the playbook all polished up.
The incredible separation that AB receivers are getting here.
All right, over the middle again, Ethan Logue, and gets back to across the 15, inside the 15. It looks like they'll mark it on about the 14-yard line.
Okay, that's a great gain, about a second and a long 4.
Make that to 13. All right, it's time to keeper, Finn Murray,
And he's
Nice second effort all the way to the 5. First down.
Looks good enough for another AB.
All right, first and goal for AB. Making it look easy. At this rate, I figure Ethan Logue is going to catch 31 passes tonight. Based on the fact that it's actually he's going to catch like 44 passes.
Look at the nice. There gets little Victor Otero and tackle.
Oh, good stop. And that's one of their better players, Troy Nickens, who's a receiver on that stop. They went to Victor a number of times last week, and Waltham really had that pass out in the flat, well defended last week. They couldn't defend anything else, though.
All right, this time they fake it, and Finn Murray walks into the end zone after a couple of, breaking tackles there. Touchdown Colonials.
Too easy. I'll tell you, take a look at this. There's a fake to Vic, and he just finds his way among those big bodies, goes to the left, and it's a quick touchdown, 8:29 to go, and that was 2 minutes and 31 seconds.
And the kick is up, and with 8:29 to go in the first quarter, the Colonials strike first, 7-0. Tell you, Mark, I really like the playbook here. This is polished thing. You don't want to take Cambridge lightly, but you really do want to. If you're gonna use the replay again, let's just watch this. We run into was that Hollis? And then
I think
broken
so.
tackle there, and with that great vision, Finn Murray just walks into the end zone.
The winning ticket number will be read right before the second kickoff.
But if you're gonna, ultimately go deep into the playoffs and have a chance to beat one of these, really big physical teams like St. John's as an example, you're going to need that.
St. John's will be your example, because if you win your first playoff game, your second playoff game is almost assuredly going to be against St. John. The only question is whether it's going to be here or in Danvers.
All right. End over end kick to about the 10. And outside return, gets a little bit of an edge. Looks like a block in the back there. No flag on the play.
And that is their weapon, Tariq Lacona.
We saw Tariq last year. Great athlete. A lot of speed.
Last week against East Bridgewater, he had the game of his career.
Cambridge takes over on their own 25-yard line.
First and 10 for the Falcons on the 25.
Now their quarterback, Asher Carrera, is just a sophomore. He doesn't look to have a very strong arm, but he got some time last week, and when he has time, he can find his guys.
Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Coach Tim Leo and Mark Shiner, dedicated AV football fans, bring you the play-by-play and color commentary every game, home and away. That's AV football, Channel 8. Be sure to watch.
AB rushing 3. And a cover 2. And up the middle. Go the Falcons for about 7.
Yeah, good run. Good run on first down for the Falcons.
Run up the middle.
I was going to say the offensive line of the Falcons, look at the size of these kids. These are big.
Oh, they got
kids
one well over 300, and then they've got another guy who is one of those 5x5 guys. He's just square. He's like Mr. SpongeBob. We'll call him SpongeBob.
Big line. And the Falcons in a read option. And a little cutback run there for a couple. Bring up third and about 2.
Okay, that puts Cambridge in a third down position already. Third and very short.
Oh, call it a 3rd and a half.
Yeah, they gave him a good spot on that.
He's a 3rd and 1.
Now let's see if he can just follow all that beef into the promised land there and get a first down.
The one thing you said, as you were describing last week's game that Cambridge had against East Bridgewater, they did score a bunch of points last week. So, every once in a while a team finds itself mid-season. So
yeah, they certainly have the potential to do that. They've got Troy Nickens and Lacuna, both of whom are burners, and they really haven't been able to score a lot of points until last week, but maybe they found something.
Correction on the mark. It'll be first down.
Whoa, my goodness.
It is a first down.
Talk about moving the chains. Going to be a pass play here. Nope. Yep.
And it's overthrown.
That was good pursuit on the part of Jake Durkin there. Just got right in his grill.
Tim DiPaolo was the intended receiver.
Ball's incomplete. It'll be second and 10.
Up the middle for maybe a yard or two as we.
Henry Colas on the carry. Good for a gain, couple yard gain. Brings up third.
Okay, not much there. A lot of activity. Had a meeting of about 16 players there at the point of the tackle, and it's 3rd and long. Not a position that Cambridge wants to be in here. And we'll see, take a look at Jake Durkin. Let's see if there's a blitz.
See Tariq on the outside there.
Take a look at number 7. Let's see if he comes. Yeah, they got a blocker there, and I think too much time. Yeah. This is like watching David Price pitch. You know, it's like.
So you see the Colonials defending Tariq. They had Victor Otero on him in the short with Barrowit lined up to roll into the pattern. So a lot of respect. We don't do that very much. As we know, we've seen the Colonials all year play one-on-one with no, back cover at all.
No, this
That's a lot of respect.
And you've got cornerback and safety on number 9 there, who split out left. He's got safety help.
All right, the keeper.
Oh, good play.
Maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, that was Durstein. Take a look at number 72, Durstein. Oh, yeah.
Good discipline by the Colonials.
And we got Matt German also made the first hit on that.
Ashur Kara, quarterback there. And good snap, they get the punt away. Low kick, a bullet to Victor Otero. He's got good blocking ahead of him. He gets at the outside seam and
pushed out of bounds just beyond the 50-yard line.
Just
number 11.
Victor just has a knack of finding space. He just ran out of space that time, but he's had a lot of runs where I don't know how he's found the space along the sidelines to keep in bounds, but good field position for AB on the 45-yard line.
Thank you, Acton Lions.
all right, Colonials at Falcon territory on the 45, 1st and 10. Read option, and Barrowit goes for a 5.
It's a good gain on 1st down.
Alex Brown on the carry. Tackled by number 95, Busi Niraro. Gain of about 6.
Again, Barrowit Going for
That's gonna
another
be
4.
just short. Yeah.
Shorter to first down, yeah. Bring up 3rd and 2. They marked this.
Yeah, bad mark.
bad
About a
spot.
3rd and 2. Really didn't give him a good mark. 4 down territory, certainly for AB at this point on the 37-yard line. Look for Finn right up the middle.
All right, nice little quick pass.
You really haven't seen that. That was really creative. Expected Finn to go right up the middle, just right to Wickman, and they give him a big. They gave him about a 5-yard cushion there.
First time we've run that play all year.
Yeah, I haven't seen that at all.
To the tight end in the slot, yeah. Finn Murray looking, keeps the ball, takes it up the middle, and slices his way close to a first down.
Murray on the keeper.
Tell you, Tim, it's just incredible when you have a quarterback who really has that ability to move in the pocket, and then when he has everyone covered, to really make positive yardage. We haven't had that for a while, and Finn's just gotten better year after year.
Good crowd now, late arriving, but some Halloween costumes out here. All right, 2nd and 2. Finn looking downfield.
He may run again.
It's outside.
He may run again.
Little stiff arm, and looks like he has a first down.
That's going to be really close, I think. All right. Okay, it's a first down. It's official. Got Nick Pacillo.
Marked the ball on the 21.
Nick is in. Really heady player. He had a great game against Waltham last week.
Now AB's
all over the field.
In the divide. Little cross pop to Pat Cronowit as
Cronowit's still going.
Still going. Good 2nd, 3rd, and 4th effort.
Oh, and I want you to see Hollis Durstein at the end of this play. Hollis has done this a number of times. First of all, take a look at Cronowit. Good block by Fleming. And there's Hollis. He's just moving everybody. Look at Hollis Durstein. Wow. I should give Durstein 5 yards on that play.
All right, pistol formation that time. Pat Cronowit.
All right, we got a flag on that. We got a flag. Yep.
Into the pile.
Hollis Durstein has really made that into an oxymoron. Really.
I believe. I think Cambridge recovered.
Whoa.
Fumble on the play.
Here's the replay, Mark.
Okay, let's take a look at this. We didn't see it.
Cambridge takes over.
That was hard to see. Oh, yeah, we see the ball coming out there. Boy, that was a
He looked
tough
down.
call.
I think that's why the coach is...
yeah, he did look down. All right, one drive thwarted here with 1:49 to go in the first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ABSAF pass is now available for purchase. Pass allows 3 entrants to most active Boxborough.
Here's John, our PA announcer, talking about the ABSAF pass. Still the best bargain in town. www.absaf.org and get your ABSAF pass. It gets you into just about everything.
It is such a great view.
ABSAF.net. I'm sorry, not ABSAF.net. Oh, we got movement here.
Legal procedure against Cambridge.
That's going to be half the distance, taking it down to about the 4-yard line.
At halftime, by the way, we will announce the ABSAF appreciation winner, along with the 50-50 winner.
Most teams marked backed up like this will take a shot downfield on a fly or something like that. So got to make sure we're careful, protect against that play. So look for Tariq to streak. This time they run on the outside, and
great stop there. Great stop. That's Nick. Nick is just doing what he did last week, going sideline to sideline. Take a look at Nick here. And he's just a missile.
Great.
Just take a great angle with an absolutely classic tackle.
2nd and 8.
Well, they take their time, don't they, Tim?
Here's the streak down the field, as I was mentioning, and
that was very
back to the
close.
ball.
Very close to a call there. He had his man beat.
And that's the right call when you're backed up, because, you know,
Jake Durkin chasing Lacuna there and had his back to the ball. No call on it. Not quite close enough to be interference. And now let's see if AB comes on this here. They're coming. Oh, that was a great play call.
Almost a fumble.
That was a really good play call on the blitz, but he couldn't hang on to it, and they're going to have to punt from deep in their territory, right at the end of the end zone.
All right, 4th down. Victor Otero and Nick Pasillo back deep. Nick is the up man. He's on about his own, the Cambridge 30, and it's kicked out of bounds. Looks like around the 30, marked on the 30, this is called 31. See?
Okay. 42 seconds to go in the first quarter. He'd be almost back where they were before when they lost the ball, within about 10 or 12 yards.
Mark, I got a question on the menu here at the Snack Shack. I just smelled what I thought was fried dough, but we can't possibly. I might have
fried dough. Wait a minute. That's State Fair stuff.
I don't think we have fried dough, but it sort of smelled that way.
I want the fried butter. Oh. See, that's the most disgusting thing I could ever imagine. Fried butter.
All right, 1st and 10 on the 30.
Andrew Fleming at center.
And Murray looking. He's got Stan Bernard. And
just broken
wow, they were battling out there.
That's what I'm talking about. Take a look at number 9. He did that, even though East Bridgewater scored 43 points. He did that all last week. And look at this coverage. 2 burners, Lacuna and Stan Bernard.
That looked like interference to me.
It was very close.
Back to the ball. In the NFL,
you know what? If it's not interference, it's a brilliant defensive play. So that was a brilliant defensive play.
All right, the keeper, Finn Murray, picks his way. He's got, going to take it all the way down to about the 4-yard line.
That is a man playing with boys. And Barrowett, he went right behind Barrowett. Take a look at this. Look at Alex with that kick-out block there and just opened things up. And Finn Murray went 6 yards after 3 guys were on top of him.
Just shows how strong Finn is.
All right, we're down to 5 seconds here. Let's see if we get a playoff.
All right, we're in the pistol. Barrowett. And he gets maybe to the 2.
Yeah, made some positive yardage. He could have been caught behind the line of scrimmage, and that's the first quarter. And it's still just a 1-score game, Tim. Look at this. Made some positive yardage. All right, the end of the first quarter. Why don't we go to our top 20 here and we can take a look at who we have. Not much has changed. Everett is in top positions. Zavarian is right there. St. John's, who we may very well play, is going to be there. We're number 6, and Mashpee is still winning. They're at 26 games in a row. Everett is right behind them, 25 games in a row. Everett is not playing tonight. They were going to play Malden, but Malden has forfeited the game because they felt that it was going to be a safety issue for their players who were so overmatched that they wouldn't play the game.
That's a brave call on behalf of the athletic director there, just to forfeit the game. And I'm sure that was a good call, the right call for that. Everett really is a Division III college team running around these parts. So
we all say Everett doesn't recruit, but it just seems like a lot of kids are living with their aunts and uncles there in Everett. It's the place to go play football for sure.
And they have a lot of talent when they lose their head coach of 25 years
right,
and still continue on.
Exactly. It just keeps rolling along. All right, here we go.
All right, AB and a pistol. Again, AB has now run like 4 different formations, just kind of progressively working through their offensive system. Barrowit with a clean shot into the end zone. Touchdown, Colonials.
Alex Barrowit. Improving every week. Okay, take a look at this. Right behind that line, Nick Pacillo with a great block and just open that whole right side up for Barrowit.
And the kick is up, and it is good.
That's a 40-yard field goal.
10:55 to go in the first half. It's Colonials 14 and the Falcons nothing.
There we go. Look at that. Look at Nick. He just sealed that whole side of the field off for Barrowit.
I love the way Barrowit runs. It's all angles. There's nothing. There's no curves. There's nothing curved about the way he runs. It's all like straight angle, 20 degrees, 40 degrees. It's just great. Very angular type runner, which is awesome.
There's a new way to get your AB football gear. Go to abfootball.org and click on the Clothing Orders tabs. All your favorite hats, all your favorite hoodies, sweatpants, and of course classic AB football bumper stickers can be found there. Don't miss out on what you need in your size. Order right now on your phone.
All right. Deep kick to about the 9. Return right for the Falcons. Gets a little bit of room on the edge. And all the way back to the 39.
Yeah, that was a great return.
Couldn't quite see who that was. Was that?
I think that might have been. It was either. I think it was Lacona. There we go. He's got to take a look at this. Look at him just feel his way, and then he turns it on, and he works his way. That was number 4. That's Troy Nickens, their other speed burner.
Good return.
Senior. AB begins the high school football playoffs. One more quarter on 16. Go to abfootball.org for the schedule.
All right, handoff to read option, maybe a couple. Well defended.
Tackled by 24, Nick Pacillo.
They've been doing this all week. I mean, all season. Just gang tackling. Led by Nick Pacillo, but he's got a lot of help.
I believe that was Andre Colas, big kid. Good spot, 2nd and about 7. A little outside sweep, nothing there. Nick Priscilla with the tackle.
That was Fleming.
Oh, it's Andrew Fleming?
Yeah,
And
it was Fleming. And I think what happened is it took so long for that ball to get to Carrera that Andrew Fleming was basically beat the ball to the ball carrier. 3rd and 13. Oh, I think we have some movement. Fake. AB faked the blitz. I don't think they went offside.
I think it's against Cambridge.
No, they say there was encroachment. Against Cambridge.
Yeah. AB's so quick on that fast twitch attack there.
It's really, it's really hard not to react when you're a lineman, when you've got someone coming right at you, ready to beat the snap. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often.
Yeah, I agree. 3rd and 18. And timeout, Cambridge.
Timeout, Cambridge.
Cambridge very, very slow in getting their plays off. But all right, 14-0, 8:53 to go in the first half.
As we said, Cambridge, just not well organized team, and this is the same Cambridge team that we saw last year. Just making mistakes and just not very crisp. You could see that snap from center, the last play. Took forever.
Yeah, I agree. You see a lot of talent on the field. They always have. A couple of very quick wide receivers. The line looks, very strong. This line, compared to previous years, in my opinion, this line looks like they've been, they're operating more as a unit than previous Cambridge teams. So I think they look vastly improved up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they do have one win this year, 21-19 against Watertown, and they took Waltham right to the last play of the game. They lost 6-0, but they could have won that game.
Find that parent walking around with a bucket.
And of course, they lost to Lincoln Sudbury 50-7 because everybody loses 50-7 to Lincoln Sudbury except for us.
All right, little rollout.
Oh!
The ball's loose, and looks like, and I believe can't see it from here. The Colonials have it.
Yes, sir. Hollis Durstein and Nick Pacillo caused the fumble. Look at Nick coming in. Matt Cox chasing, but Pacillo, oh my God, that looked like one of those Animal Planet shows, with the Jaguars coming after the wildebeest.
Wow.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. Pretty good crowd here tonight, Tim.
Really is.
Everyone's, celebrating the Red Sox being in the World Series. There's, no baseball game on tonight. Everyone's feeling good, feeling their oats, getting ready for LA or Milwaukee.
I saw a list yesterday of the Boston teams that have played for championships over the last 20 years. Just amazing. All right, Finn looking, and he's going to take it around the edge and get an easy 6 or 7 yards after faking the throw.
Yeah, it looks like he can do that just about every time. That was very well defended by the secondary. But, the great thing about Finn Murray is that he's such a threat to run that it's almost like a design play sometimes to get 6-7 yards.
Little delayed draw. Barrow it. Nice cut. and he gets into the end zone.
All
There
right.
you go, all 45-degree angles tonight.
And once again, we talk about that all the time. That delayed draw is a play that has been put in this year that you just have not seen in the history of AB football, and that just worked perfectly. And Hollis Durstein right in the middle of that too.
And the kick is up, and it is good with 8:23 to go in the first half. It's the Colonials 21 and the Falcons nothing.
Well, you know, this brought up my, there you go. Take a look at that delayed draw. And it's going to left. Look at Durstein just turn his guy around. And Tim, this was my greatest fear tonight doing this game. That we would kind of run out of things to talk about, that it would be such a mismatch that we'd have to kind of fill time and, just talk about, we could talk about politics.
Yeah, no, I know. We've done a few of these games over the years. Not too many in recent years, but where they're very one-sided. But I really like the playbook polish aspect of this game. You see Coach Bassett. You run the draw. I'd like to see him run another middle screen without the penalty. And I really like to see a very deliberate plan of polish.
Because this is going to happen in the playoffs. You got to go through your bag of tricks and see what works.
It's a little mini middle pooch kick, if you will.
Stop.
Well covered.
23, Jonathan Lumps on the catch.
Pablo Barrios with the tackle.
Nick Puccillo, we keep calling his name. He's probably got about 6 tackles already with 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. So, what would you like to talk about?
Well, first of all, congratulations to the Red Sox. Let's talk about that.
Right.
Because you got to talk about the Red Sox and
David Price. I'm so happy for David Price with a little piece of redemption.
It was great. That everybody has probably seen that little video where he said, "Post that." in the dugout there. It was awesome. After they had posted those back-to-back home runs.
Yeah, right. Back.
Yeah, that's right. And attempted quick pass to the flat, and
Mr. Sweeney right on top of him. Yep.
Good timing on that play. You can
nowhere to go.
You see Noah getting better and better every game on the timing, the tackles. It's just, the game's slowing down for him.
It's hard to believe that, he's first year playing football here.
Over the middle.
Oh,
whoa! It's complete. And off to the races goes Tyreek. And that's a touchdown, Falcons. No flags on the field.
Wait till we talked about that. And the thing that amazes me is the catch-up speed that Sweeney had with Tyreek. You have to take a look at this and see the ground that Sweeney made up. But that's a touchdown for the Falcons. Just a little slant. And there he goes. And take a look at Sweeney. You'll see him probably in the picture catching up. Well, not quite, but he was close.
And a kick is up, and the Falcons quick strike and say, hey, we're still here. With 7:59 to go in the first half.
Now, Mr. Will Henry Statman, is that the first completion?
Yes,
that's the first completion. Here we go. Just beat him. And this kid is a game breaker. And the speed of Noah Sweeney, unbelievable.
Well, we were just talking about, Mark, before that we've had somebody over the top on Tariq's side all game long, except for that play. And, you're up by 3 scores, you're feeling a little comfortable, you take a little bit of risk, and every once in a while it bites you.
No safety help on that. I'm not even sure if it would have made a whole lot of difference with this kid's speed.
Back deep for the Colonials.
All right, a little spring in their step, a little interest here, 21-7.
44 to kick for the Falcons. Maxwell Montkeller.
Squib down the middle. Nick Pasillo gets it. He's got some room. He breaks to the outside and gets tackled on the 50.
Oh, I love that.
You almost had a touchdown. Here's the replay.
Look at this. You know, most players would just take that and just take a knee, and not Nick. He's looking for pay dirt there. What a great return.
Nick's a good running back on his own right. Yeah. He's just busy on other duties this year.
Exactly. He's a good running back. He's a good receiver. He's just a great all-around football player, but he's making his mark on defense this year.
He could probably, I would say, he'd play at running back at any school in the DCL, you know. All right, in the pistol. Pass complete to Nick Pasillo, breaks the tackle, fights his way for a first down and more.
Well, as I say, I just proved my point. Look at this. A really good receiver, good hands, breaks a tackle, breaks 2 more tackles. He broke 3 tackles on that play for a first down.
You get the feeling like, other than that first drive where we went empty set, that we are playing like we know there's scouts in the audience here, and we're just not.
I want to give people something to think about.
We don't, we're running pistol, and there's intercepted by, that might be Tariq, and there's a flag. Yes, Lacuna.
Tariq Lacuna.
Yeah, that's a flag, I think, after the interception for a block in the back, and it's going to remain Cambridge ball, I believe.
All right. Here's the replay. See if we can. Pass underthrown, double coverage, and they take the ball.
Blocking the back after the catch.
Yeah, blocking the back.
Falcons take over on their own 22-yard line.
All right, Cambridge scores a touchdown and takes over once again here. You don't want to give any team hope. You don't want to give any team life, because a lot of strange things can happen in high school football.
All right, now we have some help over the top on Lacuna's side, the near side here. Up the middle, good solid run for 4 or 5.
Number 29 on the carry.
Okay, that's a Colas there. Featured back, going right up the middle with a good run. Gain of 6.
About 4.
2nd and 4. You can see how they're stretching us out here. That middle, wide open or foot to foot in their offensive line. Set up for a middle run attack. Again, same thing. And they get another 2 or 3.
Okay, it's going to be a big 3rd down play from the 30-yard line for Cambridge to keep possession here.
29 on the carry, tackled by number 37, Pat Farley.
Well, I'll tell you, this turn of events has certainly snapped me back to attention. No more Red Sox talk. We're back to football here. Big third down play. We got a timeout.
Falcons.
All right, now that we have a timeout, we can take a look at our power rankings, which are really extraordinary. To look at our Division I North power rankings, look at that separation between Everett, Acton, Boxborough, and St. John's. Now Everett wins tonight. They're gonna retain the number 1 seed. If AB wins and St. John beats BC High, I think that they're gonna just skip over AB, and it depends what some of the other teams do too, because it depends on what everyone's opponents do. So it's going to be very, very close as to whether or not we get a home game in that second game.
The big drop off though after AB, I think we have like 19 points, and the next team is about 13. Right? Remember? All right, good.
Oh,
he stopped.
Great play. Oh, great play to stop him short of the first down. Take a look at this. Carrara and Jake Durkin on the play, but it was Victor Otero.
And they're moving the sticks, first down. Wow, that didn't look like it from here.
Wait a minute. That looked like it was 2 yards short.
It's funny, this game, all the spots have looked strange to me.
Very strange.
All right, they run the fly and
nothing doing.
Now look where the ref is after that play. You think? I don't believe that's. You don't call forward motion on that play that way because he's.
Look at that.
3 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
No, and once again, look at that spot.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the ref's going out to get a cup of coffee during the play, and wow.
2nd and 11 or 12 here. 12. Let's call it 12.
Oh, Matt Cox. Matt Cox almost had it to take it to the house. Look at this play. It hit his hands.
Wow.
Oh, he just knocked it down. A great play by Matt. He has been harassing quarterbacks all season long.
All right, the Colonials a single high safety and run up the middle by the Falcons is stopped.
Yeah, a little misdirection, a little counterplay, didn't go anywhere. Jake Durkin was right in the middle of the field, held his position, and now it's 4th down and 11 for the Falcons. We're going to call him Victor. Don't call me Vic Otero. Victor.
All right, time for AB to get their focus back. End over end kick. Victor gets it, takes it, cuts out the outside behind some blocking, and Noah Sweeney still on the move as he picks his way to about the 42.
Did you see what he did? I wish more runners would do this, and I don't understand why they don't. He was taking that angle. Take a look at this. He catches the ball, and let's see. Look at that. He's taking the angle like he's going to run right out of bounds. And he says, wait a minute, I'm going to stop and stay in bounds. And he got another 5 yards after that. And we got a flag on the play that's going to bring this all the way back to the 45-yard line. And that negates a great run by Vic.
3:36 to go in the first half. Still good field position on the 45. 1st and 10. Colonials in the divide. And Alex Barrett. Now let's see if they get the forward motion there. They do it. The ball's marked on 49.
Now they gave some great.
You see the ref kind of
really. I mean,
go
now
left.
we got a break on that one.
Falcon defender.
I gained about 3. Oh, good play. Good play by the defender there. He just knifed in and he puts AB in a 3rd and long.
That was Saheed Goodell with the tackle.
Saeed Goodall.
Okay, Saheed wouldn't let him go. Had him by the ankles and just wouldn't let him go.
Falcons are getting a little bit of confidence here. They're bringing 3rd down and 7. Saheed playing middle linebacker. Again, you can see AB is playing, now they're in attack mode, but they've been in a lot of pistol and divide formations. They really, little throwback pass to Barrett, and he gets tripped up. Good play.
Another great play, and that was for a loss, and it's going to be 4th and 12.
It's a loss.
And Cambridge is going to get the ball back with a chance to score to bring this to a one-score game if they are successful here.
Falcons are going to bring the house here. They drop back and we get the kickoff. Colonial roll. Couple yards to about the 22, 1st and 10.
Number 29, Dylan Gambone. Falcons take over.
Okay, Cambridge has got 2 minutes and 8 seconds and a few timeouts. And one of the questions is how much time is this quarterback going to get? He has still, 1 completion for, 142 yards or something? 2 completions, that's right.
I just don't know why they just don't get the ball to Tariq more. I would be running flies to him. I'd run some quick outs.
We talked about him at the beginning.
Remember last year we did the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's got a touchdown reception and an interception in the first half already.
That kid's got to touch the ball 10, 12 times a game at a minimum, especially with this team where you really...
even if you run him on a fly.
Yeah.
I mean, really, with his speed.
Over the middle, incomplete. Victor Otero with the coverage. They went to Tariq over the middle on a 8-yard in.
Pass is complete to number 9. Incomplete to Tariq Ladrone. Coverage by Victor Otero.
Good coverage by Victor on that play. They took a few shots last week against East Bridgewater. Carrera had time to throw, and he went out 30, 40 yards down the field. They look like they're coming here. Look like they're coming.
Carrera rolls. See, and he gets about 2 on the scramble, maybe 3. Yeah, we talked about this, the quarterback like Carrera, where he doesn't have a lot of accuracy in the short pass game, much better off on the, the stop and go patterns and throwing a ball downfield with some air under it, especially if you have a receiver like Tariq and looks like Troy Nickens as well.
Troy Nickens, another very good receiver.
So you just play, play mid to long ball with those 2 receivers, and they can run the ball a little bit.
Yeah, we were in Cambridge last year, and we saw, Nickens and Lacona, and they had a few really good athletes last year.
I was talking to Ray Gallant, and he said that the Westford played LS very similar to this. In the first half, stayed with them, and then LS pulled away. We got interesting game coming up with Westford. Right, Colas gets on a scramble about 8 yards, but is stopped short of the first down.
Fourth down. Let's see if AB takes a timeout here. I think AB
Here's
may be
Colas on the
taking a
scramble.
timeout.
I'm sorry, Carrera on the scramble.
All right, good timeout by AB. Preserve. Oh, Cambridge timeout. Now, you tell me why Cambridge would call a timeout unless they're going for it. That's the only explanation. From their own 29-yard line, the only reason to call a timeout is that if you're going for it on fourth down.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Interesting call. With 1:41 to go, and if they don't get it, they're basically giving AB a touchdown here.
Call here. AppSap appreciation winner.
I mean, if you were going to go for it, I would fake punt.
Come on over to the snack shack and pick up your keys to your brand new Buick.
Because that's a
Thanks for coming, Gene. And
that's a right down in distance.
Yeah, but you know what? You've already advertised.
Well, no,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
after
right.
a timeout, but I mean, if
Right.
you were
Without taking the timeout.
just a
the
matter of
fake punt.
yeah. You just line up the punt, and you fake it, and you got nothing to lose with your season record and all that. That's probably the right play to do. With we'll see.
All right, this is not going to be a punt.
Now you got the two speedsters. You got Tariq in the slot. Nickens lined up on the edge here. You only got one safety on this side, so here we go. They're forcing one-on-one coverage here.
Oh my goodness! I don't know if they're just trying to get AB drawn offside, but they just let the time go, and now they've got to punt it.
Interesting though, that formation, the way we were lined up, we're so aggressive on defense. We had Matt Cox in the lined up on the inside here, so we really had one-on-one coverage. And they're going for it again. They are.
Yeah. Let's see if it's a quick kick or.
Now we bring a defender out. Quick kick. Okay,
yeah.
Good call.
That's a quick punt.
And a good AB bounce.
All right, ball at the 47-yard line, 132, 21-7 AB. And let's see if we can put one more on the board before the end of the half.
Now this is a great situational football for AB. We're going to need to execute in this type of down and distance time situational football as we move ahead in the season. We got 55 yards to go in a minute 32. Passing game takes a little time here. Let's see. All right, Finn's got some time. And he takes it downfield and goes out of bounds in the Cambridge bench there is for about an 8-yard gain.
One thing I've noticed, Tim, is that the downfield coverage for the Falcons has been very good. Finn is really having trouble finding a receiver. He's making it up with his legs, though.
2nd and 4.
That's a first down.
First down.
I don't care how you spot that. That's a first down. And that's going to stop the clock right now with 1:17. And now they start it up again.
Coach is saying, let's go. All right, empty backfield. Finn looking nice. Pattern by Vic Otero as he catches and takes it up inside the 25.
Okay, that stops the clock again with 1:04.
Lucas Rojas Rodriguez. Jr.
Lucas Rojas Rodriguez Jr. on the stop.
All right, Finn looking again in the slot in the middle, and it's Ethan Lowe.
That
Takes
was
it
a
up.
beautiful play, a great pattern run by Logue, and he just hit him between the ones there. Look at this. Look at Ethan Logue.
First down.
Well, we're going live here. We're in hurry up right now.
All right, Finn looking, middle run. He catches up. He's got the end zone in his sights. And touchdown, Colonials.
Make it look easy.
No flags.
Look at that speed. When you got a quarterback who can run like that, boy, it changes all the dynamics. Look at this. Designed. It was a designed run. And then he's got speed to the outside. Another touchdown for Finn Murray.
Kick is up, and it is good with 33 seconds to go in the first half. It's the Colonials 28 and the Falcons 7.
You know, we don't have the stats on this, but Finn Murray is really right at the top of the Division I North players in terms of points scored. Not only his rushing touchdowns, but his kicking game has really put him right in the top 3 or 4.
Mark, I was mentioning as we opened up the game, you saw AB march down the field with an empty backfield all the way down. Then we, after that, we score one more time. Then we go into divide, pistols, really formations that we don't run much. We ran divide as a changeup in the second half in a few of the games this season. We don't go into pistol. I've probably been in pistol 4 times the entire year. So as I mentioned, I really think we're really not in optimal mode. We're sort of testing out some things, or not showing all of our cards, or whatever we're doing. But that's how we run, especially if we have a lot of athletes in the contain. All right, Tariq with the ball. There's a flag on the play. He's still running cutback mode as he slices his way to the 30. Let's see where they mark this.
Hey, he was tackled right at the flag. And that's going to bring Cambridge back with 22 seconds to go. They'll probably just take a knee and go in at halftime with 28-7. Yeah, I think you mentioned before, a few things that we may be doing right now might be for the benefit of the scouts here, checking out the AB offense.
Yeah, and I think the other thing is, let's assume that the Falcons are just giving us some trouble. We scouted them, and they have a lot of athleticism in their contain. Well, one way to, go against that is to spread them out and have a 5-receiver set, so that you always have somebody to attack other than, say, their 4 starting contain unit.
Right.
Because they seem to have some talent back there, and I think that's what we're getting. So that hitch is open as we go down the field. All right. Right up the middle. And
I think Cambridge recovered.
14 seconds and counting.
Why hand the ball off at this point? I remember that play in, what was it, Al Pacharchik for Philadelphia when they lost the game, and all they had to do was take a knee, and I think a coach got fired. You don't hand the ball off. You just take a knee and you walk in, and it's halftime.
Well, I agree, Mark. It's a dangerous proposition to do that. That'll do it for the first half. AB up 28-7. As, again, they didn't play down in the competition. They just were all business. But the Falcons came in here, ready to fight, and they have some talent. And this is a little bit better exercise and test than I think AB probably anticipated. So this is fun. It's getting colder by the minute. I thought I smelled fried dough. We're gonna go check that out.
We're gonna check to see if there's fried dough tonight. That would be a thrill and a half.
But so we'll go check that, and then we'll be right back after this message with the Statman player comparison.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It's time for our Statman halftime player comparison. Take it away, Mark.
All right, Finn Murray. I'll tell you, he is the show. A very efficient 11 for 13, 94 yards, no touchdowns. I'm not sure if this is his first game with no touchdowns in the first half, but 11 for 13. But the most amazing thing is, Tim, is that he has spread those 11 passes around to 6 different receivers. And that really shows you the versatility of this AB passing game. 11 for 13 for 94 yards. And on the ground, he's got 8 carries for 70 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Alex Barat has got 8 carries for 32 yards and 2 touchdowns. They have 111 yards rushing, 94 yards passing, and that's about as balanced as you can be.
That's an efficient game. That's something. And on the Cambridge side, it's just basically
it's one long pass.
It's the Tariq Lacuna.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Well, there you go. Well, that's terrific. 28-7 the first half. And stay tuned for highlights from the first half and second half kickoff action right after this message.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look at some key plays from the first half. All right, Finn Murray with the play action, takes it up the middle, great vision, breaks a tackle, and another one, and into the end zone for 7.
All right, here's Corner. I did not see this fumble. He is fighting for every yard, and that ball comes out. Neither one of us saw that.
Yep, there's Barrowit. Or is that, yeah.
And that's where Nick Pacillo just
great block.
Sealed the whole side of the field. And Andrew Fleming got there before the ball did on that play.
All right, Carrera rolling out. And meets Mr. Pacillo, fumble, and Durstein.
Yeah, now how did Durstein get that back? But he did. He held it up like a trophy. Take a look at, there we go. There's Hollis. There you go. There's your try. Okay. And that's a great delayed draw. Going to the left. No problem.
Great cut. Carrera looking over the middle and hits Tyreek. And just perfect timing. And he just off to the races with that great speed for Cambridge's only score.
All right, here you go. And that is Tyreek once again in great position. That was thrown into double coverage. One of the 2 incompletions for Finn Murray.
All right, Finn looking, takes it on a designed run, really, and cuts out and avoids a tackle. Tyreek there takes it in.
He avoided Tyreek right there.
And there you go. It's the Colonials 28, Falcons 7. And really a very efficient first half for the Colonials. I'd look to see the Colonials come back, all guns a-blazing, and put this game away very early. So we'll be right back at this message with the second half.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Second half. Here's the kick to the Falcons, and whoa, big time hit.
Oh my goodness.
Was that Nick Casillo?
I mean, really. This kid, he just one after another. Look at this. Let's see if we can see that collision right there. Oh, wow. Stands him right up.
You could see Nick, as they were getting ready for the second half kickoff, how pumped he was coming out of the locker room. So that just makes a lot of sense, what we just saw there.
Nick Pacello on the tackle.
Nick's gonna get some recruiting letters, believe me.
35. Yeah.
You can make a highlight tape of Nick that'll go on for about 45 minutes.
Let's see how AB plays the Falcons in the second half defensively here.
We got one more year in Nick too, which is great.
All right, right up the middle and covered maybe back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's Fleming on the stop. Andrew Fleming not letting him go anywhere on that play.
Andre Colas with the run, about a yard gain.
2nd and 9.
2nd and 9, the ball's on the 36. Colas complete over the middle and good throw and catch. Troy Nickens, the receiver.
Yeah, but not all that much yardage. They still have a 3rd down conversion here to make. 3rd and 3.
Matt Cox, number 50.
Matt Cox with the tackle.
Yeah, once Nickens got it, he just no yards after catch. Tried to find some room, but he couldn't.
All right, Colas back to pass, looks on the outside and incomplete.
All right, 4th down. Let's see if they go for it here. They may very well. On their 43-yard line. Punting units in. All right, here's your fake punt play coming up. Huh?
Absolutely. Now with the score the way it is, they only have
3 yards to make here.
Only have 4 possessions left in this game, so they'd have to score in every possession, really. But they get the punt off. And Otero almost lost the handle on that, but he recovers at his own 26.
Always a dangerous play. When you're playing that first bounce, when you're a kick returner, that ball can do some funny things. And Victor was lucky to get that ball back, and it's 1st and 10 for AB now on the 27.
All right, 9:28 to go. AB taking their time out of the huddle here. Coach is saying, hey, don't take your foot off the gas.
Okay, all starters are in to start the second half. We got illegal procedure against AB. It's going to knock us back 5 yards.
We weren't even set yet, it seemed to me, but interesting. All right, 1st and 15. about 7 back on that quick out. Just Stan Bernard. Stan Bernard's been really covered very closely this game. This is the second time he's handled the ball the whole game.
Second and 8.
A lot of time as Finn Murray comes loose, looks downfield, and wow.
Well, once again, you have to hand it to the secondary, the contain of Cambridge. Really just blanketing the receivers. And Finn very lucky to get out of the grasp here.
Wow, he's so strong.
Yeah.
All right, third down and 9.
Here we go.
You see Ethan Logue was wide open on a little comeback route there, but only for the first, 4 seconds of the play. And there you go. Stan Bernard.
Stan Bernard. Good hands. Very, very uncharacteristic.
It's a cold night, and Stan Bernard really is just getting warmed up. He really hasn't handled the ball this whole game.
I mean, Stan's from Florida. He's not used to this. He likes that 85-degree weather when he plays football.
AB hasn't punted very often this season. High snap, and we get a good high punt off, and AB downs it at the 41. First and 10 Falcons.
Back and forth, 2 punts here, 8:43 to go in the third quarter.
Just want to report in on the fried dough mission.
There was no fried dough. Are you kidding? Fried dough. You got me all excited about the fried dough, and we were lucky to we got the last 2 pieces of pizza before they ran out of pizza.
Yeah, Mark did buy me a slice of pizza in there, which was good.
Well, it was your birthday I missed your birthday party because I had to do the game last week.
That's okay. We appreciate you, staying in the front line and holding the fort. I go have fun at a party. And it looks like timeout Falcons as they weren't set. They had only 10 on the field.
We're just going to go to one more stat when we have a timeout here. And that stat is touchdown passes. Now, Finn does not have any touchdown passes tonight, but you can see that he is in second place only to the Everett quarterback, who is 16. Finn's got 14 so far on the season.
All right, Kojas under pressure. And he's going to throw it out of bounds. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Well, this is a story of
Carrera.
Good contain on the part of Cambridge and good pressure on the part of AB. And apart from that one completion, they really haven't had anything going in the passing game.
We're looking over the middle and in and out of the hands of Jaron Dotton.
Yeah, I think that's the first time that they've gone to Dotton. He's only a sophomore.
All-American chain gang, AJ Piverino. Jeff Sullivan, Mike Hennessy. You've gotten your latest edition of Chain Gang magazine on your coffee table at home.
They're talking about the chain gang. I'll tell you. They're the men working on the chain gang. Third and long.
Carrera gets tripped up for a loss.
All right, who is that? That is the quarterback whisperer, Matt Cox there. Doing his thing. There he goes. Great stretch. And it's 4th down once again. Back and forth.
Been doing that all year, Matt has. It's really just so dependable. All right, Victor gets behind some good blocking, gets a seam on the outside, do-si-dos, and keeps going to the 45.
Yeah, that was a classic do-si-do. And if we take a look at that, you will see what that do-si-do looks like. Here's the kick. There's a flag down on the play. This may come back, but take a look at Victor. He's going around, and you ready for the do-si-do? There's the do-si-do. There it is. And it's successful, and that gets him another 10 yards, but that play's coming. Oh, that's a foul on the Falcons. And that's a personal foul. It's going to take it further into Cambridge territory. And another, I didn't know if they had another foul, but it's going to be deep in Cambridge territory about the 30-yard line, 29-yard line, I think.
Well, it looks like they marked that off from the spot of the ball, so.
That's going to be 29-yard line.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Colonials on the 29. All right, Pat Cronowit on a 35 power, cuts up for about 8.
Yeah, I love that cut. That was beautiful. That was classic AB football. That looked like old-time AB football.
See if we can see the guard pull
look at
here.
the cut. Look at the cut. And then he goes just straight north and south. Good guard play.
Yeah, you can see great guard pull there. Another one. Wow, beautiful run.
Okay, Cronowit up the middle and getting the edge. Either way, whatever you want, he'll give you. 1st and 10 for AB.
TJ Mabardi on hold from the right guard around and blocked on the lead. Really quick. Great offensive line play there. All right, 1st and 10 on the 15. They run a fly with Otero as he cuts up the seam, breaks a tackle, spins. What a great play down to the 2.
Oh, he almost scored on that play too.
You know, and you think about how good this kid is. I mean, we're looking at this thing. I think there's nothing there. Watch this. This play, he runs into the whole student body.
Look at that, and look at his patience.
Look at the blocking up front.
Breaks a tackle, and then he almost brings it to the end zone. Very patient runner. Patient, shifty, great speed.
Look for another 35 power with Cronowit. Little fake.
Oh,
sit down route.
What a great play.
Stan Bernard.
Nobody was looking for that play. And Stan Bernard was the loneliest guy in the field there, catching that ball.
You think about it, you wonder if that's a read at the line of scrimmage. You see the corner playing deep in the end zone. They call a quick slant.
You think that's a quarterback option?
Yeah, I think so. I think they have a little signal there, like Tom Brady-esque, and there it is. The kick is up, and it is good with 6:01 to go in the 3rd quarter. And wow, big time. 35-7 AB lead.
All right, that is number 15 for Finn Murray.
Almost knocked down. He's just starting to replay by the
he was
linebacker.
A little bit closer to Stan than I thought.
I saw Bobby Hebert in the fan lane here somewhere. He just walked by.
Yeah, reminds me of the good old days.
Yeah.
Bobby and Larry Hebert didn't play the first game of their freshman year, and then Bill Maver in a fit of brilliance, put them in, and then 52 games later, oh, wait a minute, that's a live ball. And,
wow, just
whoa,
covered up at the end.
That was poor play on the part of
by number 9.
Jake Durkin almost scooped that up.
Number 7, Jake Durkin.
And that's what we talk about when we talk about the discipline issues and playing solid football. One thing that's clear to me is that AB has got some really, really good coaching. I've been just very impressed with the whole coaching staff from start to bottom, starting, of course, with the head coach, Tim Bassett. Very creative, very disciplined, and they just have great schemes.
I agree. I think both sides of the ball as well. That game against LS, I'll remember for a long time. There's a knockdown ball there. I believe that might have been Flemdog.
Durstein.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Falcons. All right, little wheel route, and
oh yeah,
good solid run for a first down.
Yeah.
This is complete to number 29, Andre Colas. Good enough for
Andre Colas with the reception. Just good play. Good quick out.
Yeah, well, yeah, he just bobbled that ball and then took about 3 defenders together. And first down, one of the few first downs that Cambridge has had.
You see these ingredients where this Cambridge team with the right, I'll say implementation or coaching or something, they have the ingredients to be a 500 team, in my opinion. Pass is complete to Troy Nickens.
Okay,
for
that's
another
what we're
first down.
talking about. That's what I saw in the East Bridgewater game. When he's had time, he has plenty of time to set and just to pitch and catch. And Nickens just trying to spin his way out of it. But that's 2 first downs back to back that they're putting together a little drive here with 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
Run up the middle, well covered by AB. It's another thing about this AB defense. All year, that middle run, that A gap has been shut down big time, no matter who they play.
They own that against everybody. They just own that real estate.
Temperature dropping here. It's got to be in the low 40s right now.
I hadn't noticed. There's that same play.
Glass again with the wheel route, and that ball is, I'm not sure if it's loose or not.
A fumble. I think that was a fumble. That was a catch and a fumble.
Ref is saying they've taken a long time to call this. Is it Falcons ball? I believe so.
Yeah, take a look at this. That was definitely a catch. There we go. Here's the play. Once again, that same play again.
And the same ball.
Another ball. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a catch. We got a little replay on that. And we've got a Cambridge player down. It's Nickens who's down.
I just want to offer to the refs, if they want to see our replay, you can call that back.
That was not a catch. I mean, he started bobbling that the moment that he touched the ball and never really brought it in.
All right, 3:32 to go in the third quarter, 35-7, and very slow developing quarter here as the Cambridge takes so long in between plays.
It reminds me a little bit of a baseball game
Yeah.
more than a football game.
All right, up the middle.
That's the same
and again,
spot. They can't do anything up the middle.
they really, if they've seen any film from any team that's including LS, nobody's been able to run against us up the middle.
All right, ball's right at midfield right now. 2nd and 12. Third quarter winding down.
A little bit of a light breeze now. All right, Carrera looking, scrambling, gets the ball out of bounds.
He was under a lot of pressure there.
Isn't it great to see Jake Durkin out there? I just want to say,
Yeah,
number
I
7, it's great to see
We
him.
got all the usual suspects going after Carrera on that play. Yeah, I really didn't expect Jake to be back for a few weeks, and he just showed up on the field. Really surprised me. I thought someone else was wearing that number 7.
All right, 3rd down and 12. Carrera with a little hitch pattern, and wow, what a move as Tyreek goes the distance for a touchdown. That kid in the open field is just...
He can play for anybody. And he can be anybody's star. Look at this. Look at that speed. Once he gets out, and big number 54 is running convoy, and he just shaded one of the AB defenders, made sure that Tariq had no problem getting in, and it's going to be 35-14 with this kick.
And the kick is good with 2:03 to go in the third quarter. And you just think, if I were coaching this Falcon team, as we look at the replay again, real quick.
Now, look at number 54. Look at him. He just gets. All he has to do is just get in the way. He doesn't have to block anybody. But he was moving right there with Tariq.
I was going to say, if you had this team like this, I would just be, running a quick hitch and screen team, and little short, like a West Coast offense. Just make it
exactly.
and just see how far you get with that kind of gameplay.
Get your guys out in open space a little bit. And if I were the Cambridge coach right now, I would try an onside kick. It's the last game before the playoffs. Your record is 1-6. You just scored a touchdown. What do you got to lose?
Well, I think you got a great point there, and they do that. Basically, not a straight down the middle onside kick when Nick Pasillo tries to take it to the house. It gets tackled midfield with 1 and a beat.
That's exactly where he wound up on the last one. Right at the midfield stripe. He likes that territory.
You see him going through the gears, first, second, third, fourth. All right.
That could have been an onside kick gone bad. Little too much foot into that kick.
All right, 1st and 10 on the 48. Colonials. Finn Murray with a little deep play to just overthrew Bernard as he had several steps. He was held up.
I want to see this again because I think Tariq might have held him up just a little bit. And
you see Tyreek and Stan Bernard shaking hands there.
Yeah, they have a lot of respect. Now let's see if he held them up just a little. No, we couldn't get it.
You see Tyreek pull his hands away, saying, "Not me, not me." So I think you're probably right.
He knew he'd done wrong.
Because you don't see Finn Murray overthrow anybody that much. Maybe a yard or two off the fingertips, but not 3 yards. So I agree. All right, divide, 2nd and 10. We run a power play with Pat Cronowitz.
Oh, something's going to happen
and some
here.
blocking up front, and cuts his way up for a 1st down and more.
Oh, he had a great convoy there. He had Durstein. He had Fleming. Look at this. Look at this convoy. Alex Barrowett with a good block. And Durstein.
You see Barrowett there.
And Jonas Wickman also. Everybody's doing their job.
What a great lead block by Barrowett. You don't pick, you just don't run into oblivion. You got to wait time. And they run the same play the opposite way. And Cronin with a great block at the point of attack as well. These kids are really well coached, like you said. They break down and make sure they get, a body on body there, as opposed to just kind of run, in chaos and miss somebody.
Tim, it's as simple as executing your assignment, and that is a sign of good coaching. Good players, but really good coaching.
Yeah, I agree. That's all right. This time a little.
That's a 1st down.
Cut up the seam for a 1st down.
Yeah, Statman has Will's got a little bit of information for us.
Yep. After that carry for 2. Cronowitz is averaging close to 10 yards a carry.
All right. Pat Cronowitz averaging almost 10 yards a carry for this game.
All right. Go in I formation this time. And they did a delayed draw. And Barrowett gets about 8.
Yeah, good yardage. I love that play. I love that delayed draw. I don't think it has been unsuccessful at all this year, all the times that we played. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter, Tim. And that happened really quickly. We want to thank our sponsors. Acton Pharmacy. Great place. You should go there. Galat Insurance. Huntington Learning Center. Medical Aesthetics. The National Aviation Academy. Shire, Caton, and Epstein, PC. Steinberg Lally Charitable Foundation. And TC Landos. Thank our sponsors. Thank you for everything, for our truck, for our instant replay, for our great camera people. Wouldn't be possible without your support.
Thank you so much. And like I said, the sign on the truck looks great, sponsors. I'm telling you. And you got a big crowd there. And you're getting a ton of exposure in this game.
Yeah, if you want to sponsor AB football, we're open. You can come sponsor next year. One quarter left before the playoffs, and the key at this point is just play, avoid injuries, and find out who you're going to play next week. The one thing we know, it's going to be here at Leary Field.
I have one homework assignment for the Colonials, which is to run that middle screen again. So that's what I'd like to see. All right, I formation again, and a quick little hitch. Otero, he's got a nice block, lead block, and it steps out of bounds, but Stampin' with a great block.
Oh man, he did the dough and he did the C, but he couldn't do the other dough. Look at that. There's the dough, there's the C, and the other dough, he just couldn't do it.
But he's smart. You're wearing those white shoes, so you blend into that sideline just in case the ref isn't
I've seen
focusing.
a couple of times where it was, you just couldn't tell. He loves the sidelines. Victor lives on those sidelines.
All right, pistol with Chronowit.
That was well defended. Play was a little bit slow developing and very well defended by Cambridge. And they got that big number 72 up. He's a big guy. That's James Freeman, only a sophomore. They got some big guys on that line too.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Number 72, he's breathing heavy.
And they really look like they've been, on the weight training program and everything else. There was a few years back, they looked, more like, just not sort of in football condition in the front. It's a different look this year. Good for Cambridge. The program is coming along. All right, pistol, Chronowit in the I-back formation running behind Pasillo, and he knifes his way to about the 1.
Okay, we've got a third and about a yard and a half here for another score. And will Finn Murray go in for his third touchdown?
AB now taking their sweet time, calling in the plays as they
why
want
not?
to work that clock.
Milk the clock, absolutely.
All right, 3rd and goal on the 2.
Okay, let's see if Finn gets a hat trick here. No, that's
There's
Chronowit.
Chronowit with a nice cut and touchdown.
Yeah.
Mark, one of the things about AB is that over the past 3 games, we've averaged 35 points a game. We scored 35 points against some pretty good teams as well. This is a very powerful offense.
Yeah, and the amazing thing is, you talk about Finn Murray and all his passing stats, and this is the 5th rushing touchdown for the Colonials this game. So that gives other teams a lot to think about. You've got to defend an awful lot with AB. There we go.
Wow, you look at the defenders for the Falcons kind of picked each other off there and shielded themselves from the hole. So with 8:59 to go in the ball game, it's the Colonials 42 and the Falcons 14.
You know what's interesting, Tim? If you I was thinking, you take the girls' field hockey team and the girls' volleyball team and the Acton Foxborough football team, their combined record this fall is 35-1.
Wow.
That is pretty impressive.
AB Sports have been really executing at an elite level, really, for years.
For a long time.
Yeah.
The girls' soccer program has been fantastic. Field hockey was nationally ranked for a number of years.
A little bloop kick to the 20, gets a good AB bounce, and
well
wow.
And
there's a flag on the play. Not sure what the call was there.
I don't
Might
know
have been
if
a
it's a
block
face
in the back.
mask or a block in the back.
Against the Falcons.
Looks like, holding. Cambridge just has not been blessed with good starting field position for most of the game. And this is a good opportunity for an opportunistic defense to pick something off here.
All right, the Colonials rotating in, some new folks in at D. It's great to see.
Nate Sullivan. Nate Sullivan's made some great plays this year.
Sean Kelly. Dylan Gambone. E.
All
good
right,
coverage
everybody.
there.
Okay, they're all getting in their first game.
Is that
First
Kulas
action,
with
they
the wheel
wanna play.
route reception? Sorry, Mark. I think it couldn't quite tell. I think it was Kulas on the edge there, but we need binoculars. I'll buy you some for Christmas this year.
I need more than that, believe me.
Tim DiPaolo on the tackle.
DiPaolo on the tackle. Okay. And you know, we talked about Andrew Fleming coming in and playing center because Kyle Turnover was out tonight, and then Stanton coming in and doing a great job. Very versatile line here.
Long out route overthrown, intended for Troy Nickens.
Brings up a third and about 8.
Another thing you would do with Tariq with that kind of talent is this, what Kansas City did to the Pats, which is the across the field, kind of like a V cut. They run like a slant and then cut it back and just use all that speed.
Right, just have them run away from you.
And safeties aren't used to picking that up that way, and that worked pretty well for Kansas City.
It sure did. Tyreek Hill, absolutely. Same name, Tyreek.
Yeah. Oh, good long throw there. Wow, what a great play at the very end there.
You got it. Great speed.
Tim DiPaolo. Here's a replay. Watch this play at the end. This is a great athletic play.
Very, very impressive play by DiPaolo. And just got in the way of that.
I mean, the last thing DiPaolo thought when he
got his pinky on that one.
You think about it. If you're out there and you're DiPaolo on that play, the last thing you think is that quarterback's going to throw that thing 50 yards. You do a little stop and go. You think it's the end of the pattern. Stay away from that ball. There you go.
Yeah, good.
And so you stop and go with the receiver. The receiver's got a yard. You think you're in good shape, and the Carrera throws a bomb.
Yeah, he threw that ball a long way.
Pass is down.
And it seems like the 50-yard line is a good starting spot for AB. It's happened about 3 or 4 times this game. And let's see if Nate Sullivan comes in at quarterback to take over for Finn Murray. Okay, we've got number 84 there, Jake Crutchfield. He's a freshman, wide receiver.
Anthony Petterino at tailback. They run a toss to Petterino. It's the outside, nice cut. Makes a miss, and he gets close to the first down.
Little action there on the sidelines, but tell you what, they were scampering, little scat back action, and a good block there.
It's a first down, and that's the first toss of the year that I've seen.
That doesn't happen too often with AB football.
Not this year, anyhow. Not with this new offense.
This is not your Oklahoma Sooners.
They run option. Oh, cover that up. Petterino. That didn't work out too well there.
Yeah, these are all guys that don't necessarily have all that reps and timing down. There's a lot of JV action that they play.
Brings up second.
Sully there, it's perfect timing. The defender drew towards him, and he just right call to toss the ball to Petterino.
Now, let's see if Tim Bassett lets Sullivan put the ball in the air, or whether they just keep it on the ground with 6 minutes to go. They've got a long way to go for a first down, over 20 yards.
They run a 35 power. Gain about 5 yards back. Bring up third and 16, 17 yards.
And you got to believe that they're probably just going to run it again. Be nice to give Nate an opportunity to throw the ball. I think at 3rd and 16, it's not bad etiquette to throw the ball at this point of the game.
5:09 to go in the game, and counting 42-14.
You want to get a first down.
There you go, a little wheel route. And wow, around the edge to bring up a 4th down. I think you go for that.
Yeah, Sean Kelly, number 12.
Very nicely done.
Very good. Another sophomore. Look at Sean Kelly. Picks it up, and he's on the move. He's been a kick returner, too. Good gain, and now it's a makeable 4th down here. 4th and 5 or so.
Must have stepped out of bounds earlier. I thought he made it down that line there. All right. A toss again, and double steps. Petterino. And
I think he might have it. He might have it.
I think he does. There's the mark. They're moving the sticks.
All right. Well done, Mr. Petterino. Look at this. And we've got a couple of blockers there. I think John Hennessy with a nice block on that play.
Those final 2 steps, he put his head down, got really low, and powered his way for those extra 2 yards, and that made all the difference.
Petterino's averaging 7 yards a carry on 3 rushes.
Yeah, he's got 3 rushes for 21 yards. 22. Okay, well, who's counting? 21, 22.
Pablo
7.3 yards per rush.
Pablo Barrios in the backfield, and he goes up the middle.
And now it's kill the clock time.
Pablo Barrios on the carry up the middle, good for a gain of about 6 yards.
Pablo had a very strong running back season last year, contributing in a number of different plays.
He really did in a lot of ways.
Yep.
And special teams, great special teams play too.
Right, to run a 36 power with Petterino for a first down.
I love it. He's got a lot of speed, shiftiness, a good cut. Look at Petterino.
And, you know, it's division, too, you know. Nobody gets a hand on a clean shot, you know. He's
Petterino looking like an old scat back, you know.
Yeah, it's great to see. Crowd still here. The lopsided score and everything, it's you know, great. 2:51 to go in the game. All right, they run outside the other way. Petterino's got end zone. Look at it, he does. He scores. And the team goes crazy. Everybody's happy for Petterino. I'm sorry, Sean Kelly. Was it Sean? Let's just see who that is.
Yeah. That's Petterino.
Petterino.
Yeah. That's Petterino.
And boy, the team was just so excited.
Well, you know what? You're always, when you're watching the games, you're always looking forward to next year's team, and you realize that this year's team has some really good seniors. So you're always looking for the sophomores and the juniors, who's going to come up, and we're going to see a lot of Anthony Petterino next year.
And the kick is up, and
Pablo.
it is good.
That's Pablo Barrios on the kick. And almost 49 win. Oh, I thought that kick was good. Apparently it was no good. Oh, look at that. Just
The refs
pure
are conferring
speed.
or not? Nope, 2:32 to go, 48-14, Colonials.
I will never call another kick again. I thought that was straight through the uprights.
It's just so hard to see. I just wait and watch the ref.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Because I've called so many wrong over the years, it's crazy.
All right, so next week, we may be looking at Methuen. We may be looking at Haverhill. We may be looking at Lexington. It's going to be anyone's guess to see just exactly where we are after this weekend. MIAA will make its pairings and will announce them the beginning of the week. They're meeting on Sunday to set up the playoff schedule.
Pablo Barrios with the kickoff, and he gets a good end-over-end kick deep. And Troy Dickens.
Yeah, it's Dickens.
He gets a seam, and he's one play away. He breaks it. He's going to take it to the house. And he does.
Oh, man, that speed. No flags on the play. And that is Troy Dickens, number 4, senior, the senior year. Yeah, he took it over his shoulder, 91 yards on the return. Good patience, found a seam, and just broke a tackle, and then he was gone. He just looked back. Nobody was going to catch him.
Pablo with a hand on him there.
Yeah, Pablo almost got him, but he had just too much momentum for Pablo to get him.
And that kick is up, and it is good. So 2:15 to go, 48-21, AB over to Falcons, and let's watch this again.
All right, look at this. Look at his patience. He's checking it out, goes to the sidelines, and there's Pablo just trying to, actually, I think Pablo went for the ball. And Dickens hits the end zone, and like you said, Tim, they've got some good players. They've got some good athletes on this team. They've just had a hard time putting it together with only 2 wins in the last 2 seasons. Okay, let's
All right,
see.
AB puts its first team kick return.
Yeah, let's see if
on
we
the
see
field.
this onside kick. Last onside kick had a little too much mustard on it.
Yeah, that middle of the field's wide open. We're really not set up to receive that onside. Kick that 10 yards in that middle, right in the AB line. Let's see what happens. And they don't. They kick it away. Stan Bernard covers it up.
All right, that's the right thing to do. Don't try to be a hero. You don't have to take the ball anywhere. And you've got Nate Sullivan in. You've got Michael Didi in, number 74. You've got Carter Gambone, number 2.
John Hennessy.
Yep, number 81. He's a sophomore. And you've got your junior varsity team in here right now.
Yeah, this team, numbers-wise, is one of the smallest teams AB has put out in years.
Matter of fact,
But it's
I think the Pop Warner program has borrowed a few of these kids for a couple of Sunday games.
But the kids are getting a little bit of playing time this year. That's good to see. All right, middle run, the ball's loose.
Looks like AB is recovered.
Recovered by AB. It'll be second down.
Okay, that's 2 times they put the ball on the ground in 2 series here.
Petterino loses the handle there. It's clock counting 1:48.
You don't see Cambridge calling timeout here with a 27-point differential. AB scored a lot of points in the last few weeks, and they could have scored more.
AB waiting for give us to Petterino on a
Whoa, he's going to get the first down.
36 power, first down.
Petterino on the carry.
Look at this. Look at him just work his way. There's a little hole there. And that's really all Petterino on that play.
That's actually just a read option play, not really a classic 36 power, but
we got a great cheering section here. They've come with their Halloween outfits, and you got a little dog pound here at AV.
and they've shown up for the away games. They really travel. Yeah. They're all over.
A lot of spirit. Yeah, better than the dog pound. Yeah. And takes a knee.
And with 10 seconds to go, that'll do it tonight.
All right. Well, see you tomorrow, Aaron. Okay. And we want to thank our staff, Corrine Joseph, Whitney Ford in the truck, Brian Coulahan, Chris Gray, Robin Kenny, Pat Snow, our instant replay guy, Rick Deegan, who couldn't be here tonight. Rick, hello, and we missed you tonight. And Mark Ducey, our executive director, in the truck tonight, working with us. Thank you to our staff, and also thank you to Mr. Statman, Will Henry.
That's going to do it for today's game, but don't go away just yet. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors with the second half highlights.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody. AB 48, Cambridge 21. What a great second half of football here. Let's take a look at the second half highlights. Guerrero looking in for the scrambles. He picks his way up and gets tackled by Matt Cox.
Who will? Okay, here we go. Stan Bernard just sits down and takes it in for the touchdown.
Guerrero looking, gets Tyreek Hill in open space, and he turns on the Jets. With a nice move there, and takes it down the sideline for 6.
All right, look at number 37. Get him just power his way into the end zone.
And there's Anthony Petterino around the edge. Great block out front, a couple blocks downfield, touchdown. And the team went crazy.
That looks like previews of coming attractions.
Troy Nickens.
There he goes. And Pablo tries to get the ball. Can't get the ball. He outruns Hennessy. That's not Hennessy, I'm sorry. But that was it. 3rd touchdown for Cambridge. And we're ready for the playoffs, Tim.
Yep, that'll do it. Another game where AB came in and it could have been a letdown, but all business, 48-21, and we are in playoff country now. We'll see you next Friday night after the MIAA gods meet to determine what's going to happen here. Can't wait for next week, Mark.
We'll see you then, guys.
Take care.